Hello, hello, and welcome back as we discover there's also an Arkansas in Russia. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. What, Pete? I'm not allowed to say my cousin is smoking hot when she is sweaty and disheveled from hard day of wielding sledgehammer in defense of humanity? What's wrong with this, Pete? I don't understand. Yeti is not allowed to appreciate the beauty of female form? You know, just because she is cousin does not mean she is not a ravishing creature, Pete. You have really weird hang-ups. Just because attractive cousin makes Yeti think sexual thoughts does not mean Yeti would consider acting upon such thoughts. I mean, I know cousin Zuzana definitely has sexual thoughts about Yeti. I mean, who could possibly gaze upon the beauty of these 48-pack of abs that Yeti sports and carries around him every day? Who could gaze upon this and not have sexual thoughts, Pete? I'm a living Adonis, Pete. Living Adonis. It is only natural that woman would have sexual thoughts about Yeti. Also only natural that man would have sexual thoughts about Yeti. Yeti is sex personified, Pete. It is only right and natural. Okay, you know what, Yuri? I think we've had enough insight into your id for the day. Let's take this id skid of yours and turn it in a slightly more super ego direction and see if we can go thwart this dark event that we have been in this gorilla hub. Okay, whatever, Pete. Feel free to bail on conversation and change the subject, coward. I still don't see what is big deal about sexy cousin. Seems like this Arkansas place you always speak of so disparagingly, Pete. This Arkansas place sounds actually very forward-thinking and well-adjusted. Probably do well to mimic their ways. Operation Spider Slap. Okay, so we got a difficult mission. We really could use another engineer, and this does counter a dark event left behind. There's a risk of capture on all covert options. We definitely want to stop that. Three soldiers, though. I'm just looking at this sit rep. That's a real turd sandwich. You know what? What's our other option here? Operation Sweaty Grin, sabotage a transmitter. Oh good, it has the Lost. I honestly don't know which is worse. The Lost suck, because that means the mission's going to take like 17.5 hours, but squad size of 3, if all we had to do was hack the workstation, I would be fairly confident that we could get that done with 3 soldiers. Honestly, I'd be fairly confident we could do that with 1 soldier. The thing is we're also going to have to kill everything, and even that might be doable with 3, but here's the thing, what if the Chosen shows up? And it's not that unlikely. I mean, granted, we did just defeat him a couple missions ago, but that was also a couple missions ago. What if a Chosen shows up while we're rocking with 3 soldiers? We would not, that's a hole we could not dig our way out of. Be like, dig up, stupid, and we'd be like, that doesn't even make any sense, Homer. How are we supposed to dig up? I don't care how good of a digger Sting is, even though Bart's never listened to one of his albums. He can't dig up. You know what? No, I'm not doing this mission. If I go, this is a suicide mission right here. This is a DC Universe style Amanda Waller sent us on a mission. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I don't have a throwaway soldier like Slipknot. I can't introduce a character only to kill them 5 minutes later just to demonstrate what a badass Amanda Waller is. Speaking of which, by the way, writers of Suicide Squad, you know who you should have had Waller kill? You should have had her kill Killer Croc. He didn't do anything in the whole movie. If he's the guy you use to establish what a badass Amanda Waller is, that's so much better of a payoff. He was already completely useless, had like 4 lines of dialogue. Instead of making up some piece of shit guy whose one superpower is to maybe sort of climb a building, just kill the Killer Croc. Nobody was gonna miss him anyway. I digress. You know what? Let's go save Dr. Camille Timmerman's scientist because she has what sounds to me like the most British name I've ever heard. Plus, who knows? This hidden dark event could be potentially Lost show up on every mission. That would certainly suck. I mean, the one we're not doing is definitely already going to suck, but we may get another shot at that one in theory. This could be, who knows? I'm not doing a mission with 3 soldiers because if a Chosen shows up while we're doing a mission with 3 soldiers, they're all dead. And I'm not just pissing away 3 soldiers. I'm just not gonna do it. No, you can't convince me. That's it. I've made my decision. I'm comfortable with it.
We're detecting lost activity in this area.
Yeah, that's fine, Bradford.
Will need to be especially vigilant.
Well, actually, what they're going to need to be is, like, especially laden with extra rations, water, and food, because this mission is going to take 140 years. Also, that reminds me, in between missions here, didn't we recently research plasma weapons? Like, I feel like we did that, right? Let's go to engineering. Yeah, I want to build some items. We got all these supplies, Lily. I would like to change it. Yeah, hell yeah. Give me that shotgun, arc blade, mag pistol. All of the upses. Yes, the upses with the grading and the making thereof. Sometimes, Lily, you and I get along. Specifically when I come down here and trade worthless supplies that we have a trillion of and have been sitting on forever for something vastly more useful, like better guns. Now let's go save Dr. Camille Timmermans, because... How is she not, by the way, if your name is Camille Timmermans, how do you wind up a scientist on the XCOM project and not the spokesman for a brand of cake designed to be taken with tea? Like, if your name is Camille Timmermans, you should be a spokesperson or possibly a partial stakeholder in a company or corporation that makes tea cakes. Try Timmermans brand tea cakes. You'll never snap into afternoon tea again once you've tasted Timmermans. That's Timmermans tea cakes. Try some today. I'm telling you, the commercial writes itself. No, actually, I don't want... Well, you know what? I said I don't want Keller, but I kind of do. What I want more than that, though, it's time. It's time for the dynamic duo to go on a mission, possibly make some sweet love, and make some beautiful death on the battlefield. You're gonna have to be rocking with your crappy gun there, Stallone. Sorry.
Hey, oh, it's alright, Pete. You know, I got this big giant weapon of mine. I'm not really talking about the old auto cannon there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the dreadsword, the old Sylvester Stallone penis there.
Yeah, could we not ever talk about that again?
Oh, well, Pete, I mean, something this big really can't be not remarked upon in casual conversation. Am I right there, Tay-Tay? Hey, old Tay-Tay, what
Alright. You know, a hair trigger would not actually be this useful on this shotgun. Hair trigger, laser sight. I'd really rather have an expanded magazine than a hair trigger. Plus, let's face it, Taylor Swift is involved in a relationship with Sylvester Hormone Stallone. I think she's probably had her fill of hair triggers. You know what I'm... nothing like a good premature ejaculation joke. Lindsay 80 proof Lohan. Don't really feel like we're going to need you on this mission. Charlie Skinner, who is your bond mate, by the way? You are bonded to Lindsay Lohan. You know what? That's an excuse to, like, scrub you from the mission. Not because you're bad or anything, just because we can maybe bring in Tara Reid. Teddy in the bench, though. Like, it's got to be done, right? It's like it's Teddy in the bench all the way. You guys are bonded, correct? Teddy, bench, you guys are all bonded up. Oh, yeah, they're all bonded up. Is this the mission where we premiere Teddy in the bench? This does leave us without a specialist. You know what? Let's try something, like, really unconventional. What do we have in the specialist department here? We could take Napoleon, or Atlas King, the sexiest Slav who has ever lived.
Hey, come on. You over there kicking me off the mission in favor of Atlas King? You got not even...
Yeah, I am actually kicking you off. Who would we take? So we could then get Tara Reid. We really got to get Red Brown in on a mission, too. So what if we do Teddy and the... Man, we got a lot of, like, low-ranking guys here. You know, it's a lost mission. I feel like we're going to be okay. Helen Keller leading us into battle. She'll get it done. We could take the little Frenchman, but I'm taking Atlas King. I want the sexiest Slav who has ever lived. Excuse me? You have forgotten clearly about Yuri Novak in the 48-pack. No, Yuri, I didn't forget about the 48-pack abs. There is only one supremely sexy Slav, sir. And that supremely sexy Slav? It's Atlas King, man. It's Atlas King. Who the hell is Sarah Schneider? It's like a late 90s female stand-up. Red Brown, do we want to leave you with that grenade? That's probably fine. We should equip Atlas King with a med kit, however. Where is your med kit, Atlas? Make utility items available. Atlas King, rocking Kevlar armor, med kit. All of the rest of this really seems fine. We got a lot of shotgun. Teddy in the bench going to be out there doing some rampant destruction. Maybe Keller? This... No, it's a lost mission. She has a mag pistol, and I think we have the pistol up. This is fine. This is our team. Stop overthinking it, Pete. Just get in there and get to work. Don't even know why I brought that flashbang. That thing is going to be completely useless. We got arc blade wielding Rangers Teddy in the bench. What could possibly go wrong here? These guys are going to come out here and tear up this sweaty grin. Only sweaty grin is going to be the one that's on the Chief's face when he sees the magnificent collar that Teddy and the bench are about to haul in. Be like, my election is guaranteed. Excellent work, Teddy, bench. I know you're good-looking rebels who play by your own rules, but damn it, this is why I keep you on the force. Yeah, I really don't care, Bradford.
Shen and Tygan agree. If we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled.
Was that a shot at Helen Keller, Bradford? Talking about crippled operations? Because that is not fucking cool, John.
In this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives.
You know, call me insane, Bradford, but you may have just mentioned this like literally seconds ago. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the lost.
Be careful out there.
I got Teddy in a... Oh, did you see him? Look at Red Brown. The man is not only an expert in railing kills, but he's an expert in railings in and of themselves. He sprinted down that pipe like a chipmunk.
Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us.
I know. I mean, I just saw an example of it. Didn't you see him? It was like watching one of the chipmunks from Alvin and the Chipmunks just scamper down that pipe like it was nothing.
It may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
The invaders patrol.
You know, I feel like I'd be a lot closer to having destroyed the thing if you guys had shut the hell up and let a man do his damn job. Alright, Keller, let's have you... Hold on a second.
On my way.
I just want to make sure you're not going to step into a detection zone up here. Is this all safe? Game says it is. Alright, I will trust it. Actually, that's not true. What I really trust is the gotcha mod. Trust gotcha again? I don't trust the game at all. It's a filthy, disturbingly disgusting liar. But the gotcha mod, yeah, that thing's alright.
On it.
Alright, there goes the bench. Atlas King. Let's maybe bring you over in this region. Teddy, bully Roosevelt, it's time to get up there and start bullying the enemy. Ah, Pete, Teddy's not that kind of bully. I stand up for the downtrodden. I don't pick on those weaker than me. Teddy punches up, Pete. Well, these guys are not helping us out a whole lot. I definitely don't want to skip over this pod. Maybe they will trigger some Lost, and we'll get, nope. I was hopeful they might trigger a pod of Lost, and maybe we could get some fist fight interaction where the aliens were taking... You can see a Lost. Where are they? That is not a Lost. There's one all the way back over there who I'm not going to go mess with, even though that would be an opportunity for us to generate a little focus by rending. We need to be able to see around this corner. Another pot of Lost over there. Got a pot of Lost over here. Well, we got plenty of freaking Lost in the vicinity. Alright, Red Brown, we're going to get you over here. Deadeye? You'll definitely get spotted there. Not here, though.
Moving on target location.
I hate giving up the high ground for Keller. I want her in a position where she can do some damage with that lightning hands, those lightning hands of hers. All right, Atlas King, just in case somebody happens to get stepped on here, because there is a non-zero chance. Wouldn't mind having a little overwatch. Let's drop you into OW. Teddy, bench, we just want to get you guys close and ready to work. Teddy, I think we'll run you over here. Thurgood? I guess we'll just drop you right up in here. It's time for you to get ready to go be one of the destroyers, like George Thurgood. Wouldn't it be awesome if Thurgood Marshall had a brother whose name was George? I don't know, George Marshall? It doesn't really have the same ring to it as it's not really as good as I thought. Okay, can you guys see any Lost from where you're at? Theodore Roosevelt can see like 5. So if we pop a pod here, we're gonna get extra guys, but we've got a ways to go to get to the thing, and we gotta start wheeling and dealing on these aliens. We don't have a choice. So let's open things up with a Helen Keller shot here. We could have her lightning hands and kill that. That's actually an intriguing idea. Alternatively, we could have her take a shot at this... You know what? Take a shot here at the Viper. This costs us literally nothing.
It's still moving.
Yeah, great shot, Helen Keller. You know why it's still moving? Because you missed. That's why. Alright, so we're going to have some lost activations coming in behind us. This is fine. If you guys could get really close and make our subsequent follow-up shots much easier, I'd really appreciate the extra help. Yeah, come on. Collapse in here, boys. It's a party. 92% on the Viper. We only have an 83% on this Advanced Trooper, huh? I would have expected better. Atlas King, you can take a shot at the thing. King can take a shot at the thing. Roosevelt, what do you got? Would you guys please stop trying to shoot at these little jugs? I hate that those things are such attractive nuisances. What are we going to be able to see from here? That says we have plenty of targets. Thurgood Marshall, let's have you just go ahead and put a bullet right in the side of this Viper's face. What do you got? No. Again, please stop trying to shoot that. Thurgood Marshall, blow this man into chunklets. Well, those are not chunklets, but he's, you know, like you hurt him real bad, so I suppose that's something. Atlas King, worst case scenario, can finish that man off with... So we get 4 to 6 here. What do we get with a pistol? 4 to 5 with a higher % chance to hit. Neither one of these is going to generate a kill for us. Firing the pistol still does end our turn. We could go for the higher damage. You know what? Just kill the Viper.
You want some more?
Well, I would have liked you to hit the first shot, actually, is really what I would have liked, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Theodore Roosevelt is not going to be able to do what I wanted him to do. I thought he would have enough movement to get over here and maybe melee swing that guy. That's okay, though, because we got old Reb Brown, and Reb Brown gets down. Reb Brown is not going to miss him on a rend. He's just also not going to do a whole lot of damage, but that's okay. Atlas King is here to save the day.
Rolling.
Mr. Atlas King, if you would be so kind, sir, please come over here, and I would like for you to flank shot this man. Show him why you're the sexiest Slav ever. Oh, Atlas King with the big old critical. So then we have Roosevelt comes in here. From here, he's going to be able to see a bunch of lost. Potentially two targets. We want to get away from this pod. Yeah, I don't hate this plan. All right, get your butt in here, Roosevelt.
Moving to position.
Charge up the hill. Never fear, Pete. Teddy Bully Roosevelt's not afraid to go in and do the dire deeds where dire deeds need done. San Juan Hill, Teddy Roosevelt says, hell yeah. Well, Teddy, if you want to do some hell yeahing, could you maybe hell yeah a few of these lost? Right, no mischance there. Got one. No mischance here. Gonna get 2. Teddy goes for the double. Somehow that counted as an ambush kill. I'm not sure how, but okay. Reb Brown, get over here and rend this man. You're going to get a point of focus out of this as well, which is a beautiful thing. Reb Brown turns him into chunky salsa.
The strength of the Templars ebbs
We got
and flows with the
his
tide of
momentum.
combat.
Yep.
As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
Roosevelt, I want you to fall back because there's a lost around that corner, and I don't know if they're a dasher or not. I don't know if Donner or Blitzen are around either, but honestly, I don't want to run into any of Santa's fucking gang. Pete, they're reindeer. What? Reindeer can be vicious and hostile, man. You don't want to piss off a reindeer. They'll take your ass out. Apparently, none of the reindeer gang is gunning for us, though. All right, Atlas King, let's bring you up here.
Location.
Do you have shots at anything? You do not. All right, then. This seems like a Helen Keller moment. Keller, let's get you up here. I want you to take out the thing. You need to buy us another turn with an adroit pistol shot here, mostly because it saves ammo. Although, now you have no guaranteed kills on either one of those. I'd really rather just buy the extra turn. There we go.
Well done. As we
Helen Keller gets some work in. Atlas King, chance at this loss. Atlas King's not going to drop the ball here. That's right, Atlas King. He's the king for a reason. They don't call him Atlas King because he's not regal. Talking about a regal performance, look at the man work. We may have you reload, Atlas King. Teddy Bully Roosevelt, could you... Alright, let's see if there's any enemies around this corner. Anybody back here, any of these tiles we can't stand in suspiciously? It doesn't really look like it. We should be okay. Alright, Teddy, your job then. Come up here and go ahead and put this lost brute in the dirt. Ah, this man thinks he's a brute. Teddy Roosevelt will show him what a brute really is. Speaking of brute, we're gonna need some brute force to get our way out of this one, Pete. This is a brutal situation. Alright, yes, I know you can auto-hit that, Teddy, but could you kill this lost brute first? No, you cannot. I mean, you can waste bullets on him. Red Brown could go grease him. Atlas King even. You know what? I trust Atlas King. Teddy Roosevelt man bucked it, but my boy Atlas King is not going to miss. He is going to reload, though, because he's emptied the clip. Alright, so Thurgood Marshall, around this corner, there were a couple guys, right? Like, there's a dude right there for certain. Then there were a couple guys around here. You have 3 bullets worth of killing. Alright, it's time for some boys to get benched.
Confirmed.
Get over here and get benched. Alright, again, you're only going to be able to kill 3, so we got to make them count. We want to make sure, we want 100% shots, like this man. You're dead.
Target down.
Let's get one of his buddies behind him, like this man. Can't fail to kill that guy. Nicely done.
Enemy down.
I'm benching fools all over, Pete. And he benched another one.
Hostile neutralized.
Now we got Reb Brown here. My boy Reb. What is it that you're trying to hack up here, Reb? I mean, we could send you in to hack that, but we could also do that next turn. Reb Brown could kill this guy. The question, well, I was going to say, could Thurgood Marshall kill that guy? The answer is actually no, because he's not going to do enough damage. How much does our Ren do? Reb Brown, how much can you Ren for? When you kill this guy, you're 1 shy. Like, at best, he doesn't die. Alright, we gotta fall back then. There's no reason to take damage. It doesn't do us any good to get hurt here. Let's just take our crappy pistol shot, blow up the thing, buy ourselves a turn. Wait for the next one. That brute can't move and attack. He can only do one thing. That's 2 things, and he can't do them. We're gonna get a swarm. Welcome to a lost mission. It's gonna take 800 years. None of those guys are dashers, so they're all done. Alright, your turns are all completely finished. Helen Keller, you want to come up here and put some bullets in eyeballs? Helen Keller loves to shoot people's eyes out. It's a little known fact. She just kind of can't help herself. It's sort of her shtick, really.
Who's keeping score?
I am Helen Keller. That's like 3. Okay, Keller softened up the brute. Atlas King. I'm thinking, you know, now that Helen Keller has done most of the heavy lifting, you should come in and swoop in and steal the thunder. Just take the glory. Atlas King, Glory Hound. I'd say that not because he's a glory hound, because he's just such a glorious motherfucker.
Designated position.
Well, that was less than glorious, though. Please come this way. It's our only hope. Alright, well, these guys helped us out a little bit. Thurgood Marshall's gonna get 1 for sure.
Moving on target.
So we bring Marshall up here. What if we melee? Only 88%, but he is melee vulnerable. We might be able to pull that kill. Maybe. It's gonna be a very close thing. Red Brown, what can you do? You can't get to anybody with melee though, buddy? Like, seriously. What if we cleared you out a spot and had our bro Heem here come over and melee up this dog? You know what? I like that move better. Well, we didn't get the kill, but we did stun him, and that's almost as good. Although, pod, yeah. A couple extra lost is less than ideal. Didn't really need the help, guys. Oh, Thurgood Marshall is definitely sorting something, because Thurgood out of bullets. Marlboro, can you? Okay, do it. This guy's melee vulnerable. Red Brown should be able to take him down. Red Brown mucked it. He does have momentum, so we could have him move again. You know what? Do that. Thurgood Marshall could come finish this guy off. He could also give us an extra move. He could give us an extra attack to his good buddy. He's our last man to go. I don't hate the idea of having him give an extra attack to his bro and then having him swim upstairs and take a shot at this sectoid. And then rather than killing anything, we'll have hurt everyone. That's honestly a terrible idea, but two of them are disoriented and one of them... Now don't hunker down though, that's the one thing you're not allowed to do. So if we're gonna have you teamwork, we should also have you move. Like to say here.
Moving.
Then we'll have you teamwork. Give your boy Teddy an extra hit. Because we're Teddy and the bench. Crime doesn't stand a chance when Teddy and the bench are in town. Speaking of which, 71% chance. You know what? Not worth it at all. Come up here. This guy will be flanked, so he'll likely move after this. You know what? Do it. Go get him, Teddy. Buddy, here we go, right up the hill, Pete. We giving him the what for just a little bit, but probably quite not enough of the what for. That man is disoriented. Okay, he just shot Red Brown right in the spine. Oh, that went real well. Maybe one of these lost will take out the sectoid for us. Help a brother out. Oh, Red Brown's just lying there on the floor bleeding. Yeah, that's not good. We can stabilize Red Brown, and that's probably what we're going to wind up doing. Teddy, what do you got for shots here, pal? Ah, speaking of shots there, Pete, old Teddy took quite a shot himself. Right in the old heart. We have an injured sectoid. Lost. Where are the rest of those lost? One of them is in that tile. So maybe we just have Teddy jump down here, shoot everybody that he possibly can. I don't hate that plan.
Moving out.
Well, you got plenty of targets here, Ted. Start firing the old weapon. Oh, good. You only have one bullet. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted you to do. So you're out of bullets then. I guess we'll have you... Wait, my gun is dry. Teddy Roosevelt needs a little backup. Don't worry. Come over and kill this man. Fucking unbelievable, though. Yeah, you know, when you said get it together, you weren't fucking kidding, because this shit is goddamn coming off the rails. Alright, I don't suppose Helen Keller's going to be able to get us much of anything, is she? Probably not. We actually might not be able to get anything at all out of Helen Keller. We can wait a turn on the whole red-brown thing if we have to. We're definitely not going to get that sectoid. I can't believe you missed that shot, though. Also, how come Thurgood Marshall can't see the sectoid that's over here? I mean, he's right there. We know exactly where he's at. And yet we can't see him. Alright, Keller.
Let's move already.
Helen Keller can see him just fine, though. Because, sure, that makes perfect sense. Alright, Keller, please do something.
I've got something over here. You can't handle me.
Not only did Helen Keller get the kill nobody else could get, she also managed to spot the loot nobody else could see.
Gremlin medical detail.
Atlas King, you sounded vaguely Australian there, buddy. Not sure that's fully appropriate. So we stabilized that man, and we're gonna have to go with, I was gonna say combat protocol, but it turns out we don't have it. So what can we do? You can take 2 bad shots at a loss, followed by a terrible shot of the sectoid. Good God, this has just come completely apart at the seams, though. We really could use, like, something. I think this guy may be stunned for another turn. I guess we're gonna have to gamble on that. Alright, Marshall. Well, if we bring you up here, you're still gonna be next to... Like, you're still gonna be standing right next to a Lost with nothing you can do about it. We can't headshot a Lost. Really, we just need to be able to see it. Oh, you know what? Thurgood Marshall doesn't even have bullets in his gun. So it's completely irrelevant. Atlas King, save us.
I got nothing.
We noticed. So the only move that works is to slash this man from this square. And just pray that that Lost can't both move and fight.
Taken care of.
Oh, never mind. He wasn't stunned at all. He was only disoriented, so you're dead. Or you could try and mind control us instead. Thank freaking God. This mission, I hate everything about it already. Mostly red-brown. It was nice of the Lost to come surround us to make all of our shots easy, though. Oh, well, okay. Oh, he whiffed it! Teddy and the bench cannot be stopped!
Transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to do here, John? I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm actually still in a bit of a pickle because nobody has fucking bullets. Alright, Thurgood Marshall, you really got to start handing out some beatdowns here, son. So this Lost, yes, make him be dead. And probably one of your final bullets is going to have to go into one of these turrets, I think. Okay, this man is dead.
Enemy eliminated.
Keller? Honestly, you've got an abundance of options here. So, Helen Keller. What do you got? No, stop trying to kill... Okay, here. You know what, Keller? You're so determined to shoot these damn things. Hit one with the lightning hands and kill it. There you go. That's actually a quality investment of your time. Now, back to the pistoleroing. You might not be able to kill that guy, though. 82% chance for a kill there. Take it. We're 82% to hit, but we're only 50-50 from a damage perspective. Atlas King, can you murder this man? 92% chance. Atlas King! Alright, there it is. He's king in a clutch.
On reserves.
Atlas King is king in a clutch. He's king in a clutch!
Got him.
His gun is empty. Yeah, we saw Atlas. So here's an idea. Why don't you put some bullets in that? Theodore Roosevelt, you're gonna need to reload desperately. And then... you have a 64% chance at the Lost and nothing else. Thurgood Marshall, what can you see here? Alright, well you can kill that man for certain, so do that. What else you got? There's another Lost over here. It's that guy. Well, I still say take the shot. Fantastic whiff, by the way. Good work. We actually desperately needed you to hit that one. Atlas King still has an action. You're 64% to hit that, 47% to hit the sectoid because you're disoriented. Well, Pete, you know what they say. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. Teddy Roosevelt's getting the hell out of here, Pete. Atlas King, patch up Teddy because he's probably going to take another hit here. Ah, that's good, Pete. Now Teddy Roosevelt is full of pip and vinegar. I'm back in the fight and ready to work, Pete. Never been stronger, never been healthier, never been more hale. I'm ready to go out there and do whatever needs to be done. Sectoid is gone on Overwatch. He took a shot at the loss and mucked it. Oh, that's nice. At least we don't have to worry about the Overwatch. And we are once again surrounded by Lost. It's a target-rich environment. Theodore Roosevelt, you really got to do something about this disorientation or whatever it is that has you in like a can't hit anything, can't move situation.
Shot wide.
Yeah, you sure did. Like, real wide. Okay, Helen Keller. Your minimum damage is 4. Helen Keller is a better close-range killer than either Teddy or the bench. What fucking universe is this? I can't believe I'm about to say it, but I'm about to say it. Teddy, the bench, you're off the case.
Who's keeping score?
80%, take it. Helen Keller will hit it. See?
How many is that now?
I honestly, this time for once, Keller, I actually have honestly lost count. It's one less than we needed. How about that? It's that many. We needed one more than you gave us. So we could go 1, 2, 3. We really need this loss to kill the sectoid for us. I'm sort of rooting for the little guy. Alright, Thurgood Marshall, you better not be missing any of these shots. Alright, so 100%. You're going to actually have to buy us another turn here in a second, Thurgood Marshall. 100%.
It's down.
Did I mention that it's hundo percent?
Target disabled.
And then we're actually going to have you do that because we need the turn. Thurgood is empty. That leaves us Atlas King. Atlas King, come grab this loot before it evaporates. There's no reason to leave loot behind. And then we may have... That's an Elerium core. Totally worth it. We may have Atlas King going Overwatch here. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Atlas King, Overwatch. Atlas King through the wall! You're supposed to be king in the clutch, Atlas King. That was not king in the clutch. And now the Lost is dead. On the plus side, the Lost is dead. I'm supremely disappointed in all of you. Oh, Teddy's back. Ah, Pete got me bell rung just a tiny bit there, but don't worry. Teddy Roosevelt is back in the battle, ready to deal and wheel. Or possibly wheel and deal. I'll leave the order of operations up to you, Pete. Teddy Roosevelt didn't get grades in math. Don't get elected president by being good at mathematics, Pete. So there is a Lost somewhere that we have a squad site shot at. Don't really care. All I'm really interested in is Helen Keller not spawning another pod, so... Just come to here, Keller.
Let's move already.
If we have to, we can buy ourselves another turn. Teddy, I would like for you to come and shoot this sectoid in the spine. Like, you've let him linger well long enough now. It's time to put him out of his misery. Thank you. That's right, Pete. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Teddy Roosevelt's up here taking out the trash.
It's killing time.
Theodore Roosevelt is more practically not taking out the trash. He's just reloading his weapon.
On the move.
A pragmatic man, our Thurgood Marshall. Oh, there's some Lost over here. You know what? Just Overwatch in case that guy comes around the corner.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
King in the clutch! Atlas... Oh, okay, now the extra rounds that you pumped into him when he was already down, Atlas King, that's just wasting ammo, brother. Ammo conservation is just... That's good, solid strategy regardless of what you're doing. Try and conserve ammo, sir.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
That's just what we needed. Well, that's horrible. Helen Keller could buy us another turn with a pistol shot. Atlas King can't really buy us much of anything. I mean, he could come over here and he would have a reasonable shot at the robot at least. He doesn't have Haywire Protocol or anything, so this is really likely the best we're gonna do. 76%, you really gotta be king in a clutch here, bro. 3 damage is not enough. Thurgood Marshall cannot run and gun. If we come up here, we're gonna get blown completely. All of us are gonna get set on fire. And, sadly, we have no choice in the matter. We need this guy not injured but dead.
Enemies down.
Don't you mean enemy just got benched? Because you benched the shit out of him. The bench benched the shit out of him. So there is a purifier here. Okay, you know what, Helen Keller? Now is the moment. Seize your opportunity for bravery. Shoot this purifier in the spine.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter.
Yeah, it's also a confirmed visual on that purifier over there who I would really like to shoot in the spine. 85% chance we cannot kill him unless we crit. We have a non-zero chance of criticaling him. The other thing we could do is we could throw a stun grenade at him. If we hit him with the stun grenade, though, we're getting another loss. You know what? No, I'm not summoning another swarm. I trust Helen Keller.
Not even close.
I probably shouldn't. And now she's going to get shot as well. Oh, beautiful.
I might need some help.
Well, this mission's fucking going amazingly well, isn't it? Everybody's going to get set. That guy double moved? Why?
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on it here, Bradford. I got a lot of shit to do. So, Helen Keller takes a lightning hand shot that's going to do exactly nothing. As expected.
Not good.
Nope, you're right, Helen Keller. That is definitely not good. Can anybody else get to the transmitter? No, but we can buy ourselves another turn. Somebody really needs to go help Keller, though. Alright, Theodore Roosevelt. Come around this corner.
On the move.
And then Thurgood Marshall, I want you over here. Somebody has to kill this purifier. And that's you. 82%. Please don't miss. We have missed so many high percentage shots this mission. I don't think I can handle another one. Atlas King, you have to blow up the thing. Atlas King, blow the thing.
Confirmed.
It's time for you to come be king in a clutch here. I hate this mission. Lost missions suck. They just suck. We bought ourselves a turn on the network separation thing. Theodore Roosevelt's going to be on Overwatch. Helen Keller, you got to get the hell out of Dodge. You got to get the Helen Keller out of Dodge. Also buy us another turn. The one thing Helen Keller can't miss.
We're not picking up any more of those relays. That's all the time we're going to get, Commander.
Okay, yes, I'm aware of this, John. Thank you for the repeated warning. Also, fantastic Overwatch there, Teddy. You've been lights out this whole mission, bud. You know what? At this point, you can go ahead and shoot him again. Kind of deserves it. All right, Theodore Bully Roosevelt. Get in here. This is not going to kill him, Pete. Yes, I know it won't kill him, but I'm trusting Helen Keller to follow it up with a pistol shot. I shouldn't, but I am. 6 damage critical. All right, Keller, I'm trusting you not to whiff this shot. Because if you whiff it, you know, it's probably all she wrote for you, 97%. Hey!
We're not picking up any other
Easy, Keller. You got blood all over my boy back there. Hey, buddy there, Keller. Watch the old suit. This tweed is not cheap, ma'am. You know how hard it is to get blood out of this suit? Atlas King, you should just reload and go on Overwatch. There's probably another 8,000 lost on the way in. Okay, somebody please do the thing so we can just leave. Plant the X4. Let's get the shit out of here now.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
Please, for the love of God, come and get us, Bradford.
Good work, Commander.
This sweaty grin is anything other... I hate this mission so much. I hate it. I'm salty. I'm furious. Teddy injured. Bench injured. Atlas King probably injured. Helen Keller injured. Pete, only 3 people got injured on the mission, and one of them was definitely the unconscious Reb Brown. Also, fuck Reb Brown. You're supposed to be generating railing kills, Reb Brown, and instead, what were you doing? Being a railing kill. That's what you were doing. You were a railing kill on that, Brown.
As if things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen. Now we've got zombies to deal with.
Don't even remind me about Teddy and the bench over here, by the way, Bradford. Alright, I've had enough Phantom. We've got enough Phantoms. Let's get some Blade Master up in this mug. I suppose if we really need Teddy and the bench, we could always build the Hyper Vital module and go Hyper Vital. Or Blade Master. Reb Brown didn't even get promoted to Corporal. Nice work, Reb Brown. Somehow still a squatty, huh?
Oh, Commander.
But at least we did save Dr. Camille Timmerman's tea cake magnate. Timmerman's tea cakes. Try some today. Helen Keller is afraid of panic. Ah, yes, the widely known agoraphobia phobia. Wait, she has phobia. Phobia. I don't even think that's a thing. I'm gonna go Google that. Yeah, Bradford, would you mind? I'm trying to outro the episode. Although, you know, patented John Bradford outro interruption. It has been a while since you've engaged your patented shtick, Bradford. It's good to see you back in form. Do you mind? I want to, like, segue out of the episode now by talking about how I'm going to go segue into, or Google, rather, what the fear of fear is. Nothing to fear but fear itself. There's got to be a name for that phobia. We must find out. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see our pathetic squad of also-rans getting slopped up by some freaking Lost on a regular basis, I consider subscribing as well. All I can say is, holy shit pickles, thank God that no Chosen showed up, because there's no way we'd have dug ourselves out of that hole. No way at all. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.